I'm here to talk to you about our LGR 6000 today. And what really sets it apart from any of the competition out there in a unit that is measured equally as AHAM would be concerned, which would be 100 pints a day water removal. So one of the things I find when I go out and I talk to contractors is wanting to have some sort of accessibility to servicing the machine. Because let's face it, if the machine's on a job earning you money, it's costing you money. So we've made this machine very simple to access the condensate pump, access the evaporator coils from a cleaning standpoint. So I've gone ahead and I've removed 4 screws, because I want to just touch on that for a second. I'll remove our cord management system up here. And when you remove this front cover, you're going to find the condensate pump is located right at the bottom, which is easy to access. Now, we all understand the environment we're using these in. We're sucking up drywall dust. We're picking up all sorts of particulate. As the particulate makes its way through the coil, it finds its way down into the condensate housing. Well, we can simply access this, remove the condensate pump, clean it, and put it back together. And I'm gonna refer you to our Legend Brands YouTube channel. We have some great demonstrations of some of our service techs performing that service. So when you get a chance, take a few minutes and look at that. Now, one of the things that you probably noticed when I took the cover off is the color of the coil. And for those of you watching this, you're probably wondering, why is that blue? Well, this is a special coating that we put on this evaporator coil, and we refer to it as a hydrophilic coating. That hydrophilic coating is a water-loving surface. And because it's water-loving, it actually aids in the separation of the air and the moisture, thus giving you a better result. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and turn this around, and I wanna focus on something that's really important on this dehumidifier, and that being our command hub. Now, the command hub is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled, and the benefit to you is it gives you the ability to connect to a variety of job platform systems out there. You will also have the ability to connect to our Command Center Pro and dashboard. This is just a one step further in the industry, giving you the ability to gather remote data. Readings, your techs will have the ability to make notes. It'll all be logged into our dashboard, and it's all done right in the palm of your hand through the app. The other thing I want to focus on is Dri-Eaz really takes into account the overall drying process of an environment. We're not so concerned about the number of AHAM. Like I said, this machine is rated at AHAM at 100 pints a day. We know that's 80 degrees and 60% relative humidity. But as a professional contractor, you realize not every condition is like that. Oftentimes, you go in and the condition is probably lower temperature and maybe even lower humidity. So with this particular board, we're gathering data, okay? So we're processing information as the air and the humidity come into the machine, and then as it discharges on the outside of the machine. And when we take that information, we're not only getting you a grain depression reading that's displayed on the board, but we're telling the machine how to act in that environment. And what you'll find oftentimes is when you come back to the job 24 hours later or 48 hours later, the dehumidifier may be operating at a lower speed. And this is automatically calculated based on the information the dehu is picking up in the environment, thus allowing you to process air slower across the coil. And when the air process is slower across the coil, we can remove more moisture out of it, especially in those conditions where it is maybe cooler and there's less humidity in the environment, okay? So it's really important to understand we are more concerned about the overall drying process than we are the condition of AHAM. And there's a lot of knockoff dehumidifiers out there that, you know, quote an AHAM condition, but when they run outside of that, they simply don't function. The other thing that you'll see is a nice duct ring down here. So I can disconnect this, I can connect lay flat to it, and I can redirect the air as needed. All of our dehumidifiers do come with a lifetime warranty on the housing. They're rotomolded right in Burlington, Washington. And then we also give a 6-year warranty on our compressors and coil. So this entire sealed system has a 6-year warranty. It's longer than any other manufacturer in the industry. And then we do a 1-year warranty on everything else. I'd like to demonstrate the command hub for you. So at this point, the board is live. Go ahead and connect the menu button. From the menu button, you're gonna find so many different features that are available. There's a service reminder feature. We have information regarding the job. Each job can be reset. So once the dehu's been placed in a job and ran for a period of time, you can actually reset the hours for the next job. And we know as contractors, that's important because Homeowners, businesses that may have, people in them, they want to unplug that equipment. So we'll be able to tell if the dehu has been unplugged or not. It's also going to chart and give us information via a graph. We can establish our Wi-Fi signal, pick up all of our inlet, outlet, temperature, relative humidity information. If there happens to be an error, there's an error button up here that will tell you exactly what that code pertains to. It could be as simple as a condensate pump hose that's kinked, but a lot of that information is right here on this board. Now, here's the beauty of it. We will be providing updates as this technology continues to evolve. So as new things come up, on your app, it will actually tell you that a firmware update's available. It takes roughly 2 minutes. You'll connect to the command hub via Bluetooth. You'll download that firmware update, and it's 100% free to you. There is no additional cost. And this will be working with our Command Center Pro app and dashboard. And again, that's a free service. You can use that on every job. You can set up a variety of jobs. It costs you nothing, and it all links right to the command hub. So again, the Dri-Eaz LGR 6000, unlimited features as it pertains to the command hub itself. And I probably failed to mention it, but it is the quietest dehumidifier in the market today. It sounds like your refrigerator running at home. So if you don't own one, I'd recommend you buy one, go to your local distributor, have them plug it in for you so you can view this, firsthand. So as you can see, the LGR 6000, between the command hub feature, the performance benefit of it, the simplicity of servicing and maintaining the piece of equipment, and how quiet this machine runs, it's becoming the contractor's choice.